Hello, my beautiful patrons. Welcome to the April reading for the Divine Masculine and what is happening for him at the moment. Now, depending on how things go, I may actually change these this monthly subscription for the same price, but I may actually, instead of doing one monthly reading, I may do it weekly or fortnightly, depending on basically how busy I am and how many patrons I get. So if I get loads of patrons, I will do it more regularly. So okay, so let's begin. So we're going to have the messages for what's going on with the masculine. We're looking more at an in-depth of him. Okay, and as I was shuffling the tarot deck, now I'm not I say this every time, I am not a good tarot reader, so please, if you read things differently, you can take your own meaning. This is how I read them, and I may not always be correct. I may need to refer to the handbook for tarot because I'm just not very, that doesn't, for some reason tarot doesn't stick in my mind of the meanings, so I don't know why that is, but anyway, that's why I use oracle cards more, because I read it and as I feel it. I know that's what you're supposed to do with tarot, but I get confused because there's so many different cards. But anyway, enough of that. As I was shuffling the tarot deck, because I felt like I'm using the Spellcasters Tarot by Melanie Marquez. And as I was shuffling, this card flew out, and I really feel that this is what I was saying in the Twin Flame reading, and it's the Four of Swords, and there's a death of a situation, a death of a relationship. There's the dark night of the soul the masculine is facing. He has made this, it's been of his own making, but something has ended in his life, and it's pretty major. For me, I'm taking that as an end to his karmic relationship, in my own personal one, but something has changed in the masculine's life right now, and he is going through a dark night of the soul. He is taking time out to reflect, gather his strength, get himself back together, grieve, you know, whatever's happening here. He needs our love and support more than ever. He's going through a really tough time, and it's a time of his own making. And, you know, there may be some out there who think, well, you know, he deserves it kind of thing, from what he did from me. He's getting back to him now, and that's all good. But honestly, that just delays things even more. If you can send your masculine love, compassion, and strength at this time, it will really help your union in the long run. I'm not saying that what happened was right at all, but things happened for a reason, and I know in my case that I was hurt, but from that, so much has happened for me that it really was a blessing. I've never felt so much grief and heartache in my life, but from that, like I said, I started this YouTube channel. I've started this Patreon page now. I've got into reading every day for people, something that I wasn't doing before. You know, and even in my own inner self, I have grown leaps and bounds since separation really occurred, and we didn't even come together to start with. So it was crazy for me to feel this much grief in something that was never really a relationship anyway, at all. So but you know, yes, he hurt me, but I'm not going to sit there and send him daggers, okay, because that doesn't help anyone. We need to support them, love them, send them compassion, because ultimately that is what draws them back, okay? They're going through a tough time. This was pre-planned to help them learn some lessons here, and to help third parties and things learn lessons that needed to happen, okay? So the union could not really happen without whatever was happening in his life being there, okay? So because he needed to learn those lessons before union can take place. So just know that, you know, this Four of Swords, you know, he's got support there. He's got his pack around him, but he's sort of put barriers up and walls up here to wallow in his grief, so to speak. So, you know, just send him loving kindness and know that he will come back when he's ready. So this is just what's going on for the masculine right now. So yeah, I really feel like he's grief-stricken. And on the bottom of that deck facing upwards was the Seven of Pentacles. And so the masculine's starting to tend to things now in, you know, and waiting for them to grow and bloom. So he's planted the seeds, he's tending them, taking care of them. He's working his way back towards the feminine, okay? He's given up and ended that situation, or a situation has been ended for him, and now he's starting to look towards the future, and he's starting to put his pennies away, so to speak. He's taking care there of things and nurturing himself and his union, okay, and all the things that lead back to that. So what else is going on for the masculine? What else is happening in his life at the moment? What is he going through? Seven of Wands. So he's about to step forward here with passion and fire. You know, I'll just, like I said, I can never remember, but sevens is nearing the end of, you know, a cycle, not quite there. But so much strength here. He knows the direction he needs to take, okay? He's standing there victorious almost, okay? He's standing there ready to go forward and do what he has to do to get back into union. He's looking, you know, in the direction, hopefully, of his twin flame. He's focused on her now, and he's ready to make that move forward. So, one more card from this deck. That one just flew out. 4. Yeah, he's beginning again, okay? He's beginning this new cycle of love. Oh, and I just, after I shuffled that and turned the deck upside down, here it was, the Lovers. So he's making the move forward to his twin flame now. Okay, that union, he has it in his sights, okay, and he's stepping towards it. He's happy, he's ready to take that chance. This is for the month of April. So at the start of April, he's going through this heartbreak and this grief, okay, and then he starts to plant the seeds and will take care of them, and then sort of probably by the 3rd week of April he's like, right, I've got you in my sights now, I know what I'm doing, okay? And so towards the end of April there, he's stepping off towards his twin flame union, okay, on his merry little way. He's ready to start this, okay? He's ready to start this union, and he's working his way towards it. His focus is on it, and underneath that was the Chariot, okay? So there is movement forward towards his twin, okay? But I feel like that's going to be more towards the end of the month of April. At the start, he's healing his wounds, he's licking his wounds here, and then he's going to move forward towards her. So that's very, very positive. Okay, one more card. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so he may have a choice here financially. Yeah, I'm not great on tarot cards, sorry guys. He may also have a career decision, okay, and something financially that's weighing on his mind right now, okay. And, you know, he's excited though, because he's got 1 pentacle in his hand and he's seeing the other ones come in. So, yeah, okay. I'm going to leave that alone because I'm not good at that, sorry. Right, so let's go here. So, you know, that's what's going on for him this month, okay? He's starting off with heartbreak, but then he sort of gets himself back up and he starts to tend to himself again, you know, and plant the seeds to what he wants. And then, you know, he takes that leap of faith. He sets his sights on his destination, and he's starting to move forward towards his partner now, okay, towards his twin flame. Pardon me. So what else is going on here? How does he view the feminine? Okay, let's take some cards here. What's he seeing with the feminine? Okay, what does he think about her? What does he think about the feminine this month of April? What is his view of the feminine? Oh, vows. Yep. He wants to come towards you, feminines. He wants this marriage, okay? He wants this union, and this is what he feels. He knows you're his true partner now, okay? He wants to be tied to you. He wants to marry you and have this union together, okay? He wants to come towards this. This is how he views you. He views you as his sacred partner, okay? I'm going to change decks. I'm going to go to the fairies. How else does he view the feminine? Okay, how else does he view her? Yeah, breaking free. So he sees her, what I'm getting is he's actually looking towards the feminine, and it's helping him break free of the life he's had before. Okay, he's breaking free of his old life and he's moving towards the feminine. He sees there is this beautiful angelic being here, okay, and he's moving towards her. That's how he views the feminine, this spiritual goddess, okay. And even because of all the blue, I'm saying that Archangel Michael is helping him in this transition too, helping him take away all that fear and lower vibration there. What else does he feel about the feminine? What does he feel on the feminine? Yeah, that one, we take that one. Change is coming, okay? Change is coming. He's in the flow. He knows what he wants. He's allowing it to be, okay? He's allowing it to flow. So, yes, he's taking that chariot forward by the end of the month, but he's also not rushing it and pushing it against the flow. He's letting it come as it's destined to be in his life, okay? And he's being honest with himself, okay? He's being honest. He knows what the feminine is now, and he knows what he wants, and he's being honest with himself. For so long he denied it, okay? And he's demanding respect, okay? I'm getting that he's demanding respect of himself, okay? I feel like this card, call out, demand respect, is saying, you know, like, for so long he didn't give himself respect, okay? He didn't give what he wanted respect. He didn't give his voice respect, okay? He let others sway him in his feelings and thoughts. He viewed what he had done and his actions previously as negative and bad and hurtful to the feminine, okay? And now he's like, no, you know, he's giving that respect back to himself also, in saying that, yeah, he's empowering himself. He knows maybe he made some mistakes, but he's not beating himself up for it anymore, okay? And he's seeking the truth, okay? He has done this, okay? He knows that the feminine now is his feminine. He knows that the truth was always there, okay? It's now been illuminated to him, okay? He couldn't always see the truth. He believed in the negativity that was surrounding him and what other people were telling him, and he couldn't see the truth, okay? Well, sorry, he could see it, but he didn't believe it. He listened to everyone else, and now that has been illuminated, okay? And he is trusting in himself, and he's being honest with himself, and he's trusting his intuition, okay? He really is. Yeah, he's taking time to slow down and be himself here as well, okay? He's listening to his own thoughts, his feelings, what he wants, what he loves, and he's taking time to get to know himself and meditate. you know, taking time to listen and be at one with himself, because he knows he can't rush all the time, because that energy is not going to bring the feminine in either. Yeah, and he's being genuine with himself and those around him now. So I'm getting that he's being genuine with his karmic. He realizes that she's not the one for him, and he's being genuine about that now too. Okay. And creative. He's being creative. He's sculpting his own life here, what he wants, his own desires. Okay. And he's doing it in whatever way that comes. Okay. Yeah. But he's finding stability in that, okay? He's building strength and stability in himself. Now, I'm getting that his foundation, he's building that up. He's sculpting his life the way it wants to be, and he's building that foundation, and he finds that strength within himself now, within that honesty, within seeing the truth, okay? That has given him strength, okay? He believed everyone else, and that took away his power. Now he's being honest and seeing the truth for what it is, and that is giving him stability here, and that is a great thing. He is building so much strength within his own self, which will just flow on to the relationship of the union. Honor your body. Okay, he's honoring his own thoughts and feelings, his intuition. Okay, what's happening for him in his life, he's following that. Okay, he's honoring, if his gut tells him something's not right, he's listening to that now. Okay, be relaxed. Listen, be relaxed. Yeah, he's not rushing things. He's not, you know, trying to do things frantically. He's taking a flow, relaxed, you know, state of being. Okay, he's determined though, don't get me wrong. It's not like he's just leaving it all to the universe and he's sitting back doing nothing. He's determined. He knows what he wants, but at the same time he's not pushing against it, if that makes sense. And we'll go one more from here. Yeah, have fun. So he's learning that, you know, he needs to have fun in his life as well. It's not all about work. Okay, he needs to take time for him and what he wants and his desires. Speak, teach others. Okay, so I feel like from these lessons that he's learnt in the last little while, he will help others through the same journey here. And expect miracles. Okay, he's expecting miracles to happen, and that's just powerful, emotional, beautiful. Okay. Yeah. Release the past, masculine. He's releasing the past, okay? So he's letting go of the past and what's happened in it, which is awesome, because I'm also getting that he's letting go of what's happened between the union in the past. So he's opening up the way for whatever happens in the present with the feminine, okay? Yeah, and he's decluttering his life. And I don't just physically, yes, if he's had a broken relationship, he may be moving out and, you know, getting things that he doesn't need anymore, things that remind him of other people, other relationships. He's getting rid of all that, but he's also decluttering spiritually, okay? He's letting go of the negativity, the people in his life that bring in clutter. Okay, we all know what that's like, having clutter in our field, you know, our energy. It really holds us back and slows us down, and he's getting rid of that. He's centering himself, he's meditating, he's finding out his true self, he's gaining strength from that, and he's getting rid of all the rest. And that's just so powerful. One more. Yep, enjoy life. Okay, so he's starting to take a view that he needs to enjoy this life, okay? It's not all hard work and, you know, he doesn't have to work to get to a goal, you know. He can have fun, be relaxed, enjoy life, and the good will still flow to him, okay? The money will still flow to him. Actually, it flows more when you're happy. So, yeah, and not pushing against it. And what else is going on for the masculine here? I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. Yeah. So what I'm getting, he has really been giving himself a hard time. The masculine, Okay, he knows so much that he hurt the feminine. Okay, and for a long time, even before that, I feel that past partners and even his family brought down his worth, criticized him. You know, he had a lot of negative influence, and he believed that and stayed in that energy for so long. And now he's freeing himself of those chains. Okay, he's letting go of those critical thoughts that he was trained to have through his life. He's loving himself, his body, his strength, his worth. He's finding that now. Yeah, he's unleashing his wildness. He chooses to be free. He's following his strengths, his desires, his primal passions, his everything that makes him him. Okay, he's choosing that now, and there is so much strength here, so much strength here. And again, this card came out. I craft my core desires, okay, with certainty and ease. And this was in the twin flame reading. So he's crafting his life. He's finding out what it is he really wants, what he desires, and he's making that a part of his life and creating that and bringing that in. Okay, I trust the change unfolding in my life. I obviously didn't shuffle these very well again. That was in the reading as well, okay? Trusting the change, okay? He's trusting in that. I want to go over here. Okay, one more message. This was supposed to be how he views the feminine, but it's gone back to how he is. Okay, this one's just flown out. The Eagle King. Okay, the big picture, angelic help, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the eagle up above the heavens. He's looking down. He's focused on what he wants. He's hunting for it. He knows what he wants. Okay, he's just waiting for the right time so he can swoop down and grab it. He's getting help from the angelic realm here. Yeah, they're helping him. Spirit is helping him so much right now. But he's focused on what he wants, okay? He knows what he wants. He's just waiting for the right time. Okay, and we've got the High Lady of Love and Compassion, reverence, kindness, consideration. Okay, he's holding compassion for himself. Okay, he's giving himself the love and kindness that he always wanted and deserved, but he never gave to himself. Okay, and I'm also sensing that he is sending out love and compassion to the feminine here. She may not know it, but he's really sending that out because he knows that he hurt her, so he's sending out some kindness there. Okay, but he's setting out discipline and boundaries too. Okay, he's not letting people walk all over him anymore. He is being disciplined in his meditation, I'm hearing, and in finding his true self. Sorry, I'm getting an itchy nose. Okay, let's just put those away. For now, one thought. Right, so what's the... What do I want to... Can I have a message about the union in terms of the masculine, please? Okay, and this one just came out. Taking action. Yep, he's taking action now. He's moving towards the feminine, okay, but he's taking action, but he's not rushing. He's taking it slow. It says, I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. What I'm getting is that the masculine has been on autopilot for so long in his own life that now he's starting to step up and take action. He's like, hang on a minute, I've been waiting for everyone else to do this for me, and of course it's never going to happen, is it? So I need to do this. So he's taking action here. He's stepping out into what he wants and he desires in regards to his own life and to the feminine. So what other things... what about... I'm just letting... Savouring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life, okay? Yeah, he's taking the sweeter things in life now. like I said before, he's been working and working and working so hard, thinking that in terms of his career, in that, you know, that was a way to get money, to get influence, power, to move up in the world. Okay, that's what he thought he had to do. Now he's realizing that if he steps back, he can actually get pleasure out of doing what he loves, okay, and what is true to him and how he is in the world. He doesn't have to do all this stuff, okay. He can just be himself and enjoy life, and all these things will come into him, and actually they come in even faster. So he's starting to realize that now. So what can we expect from the masculine? Is there any, like, what action is he about to take? Is he going to take any action? What's going on with him? What else can we learn about the masculine right now? The journey. Yeah, journey forth, life path, destiny, perfect timing, support, balance. Only you can journey on your path. The unknown changes. Don't give up. Take action, truth, wisdom, moving. Yeah, he's moving towards the feminine, okay. He's on his own journey of peace, finding his true self and his values, and he's moving on that conveyor belt now. He's moving forward, okay, towards the feminine, okay. But like I said before, he's not rushing it. He's just taking his time and doing what's necessary to get to his feminine, okay. What else can we have, please? I feel like we're nearly done here with the messages from the masculine. Reconnection, clear all separation and disconnection, issues that are affecting you now, crown chakra opening, bridging illusions of fear with love, look beyond the physical. What I'm picking up from this card is that he's actually asking the feminine here to clear all separation and disconnection issues. So for the feminine, that means, okay, clearing your fear of abandonment, rejection, disappointment, all those things, okay, codependency, things that may be preventing the reunion from happening. You send out subconsciously on an energetic level, and you need to try and clear those now, okay, so that the masculine can come in. I'm also getting that he is actually doing this as well. So you are both walking together doing these things, okay, and he's asking you to do the same. His crown chakra is opening up, so he's got more intuitive hits. He's starting to see signs, okay. He's starting to see the feminine. He's starting to, well, he's been seeing her for a while, but it's happening more and more and more. It's like these signs are just in his face now 24/7, and he can't let go of it. He sees it, okay. He's getting so many intuitive hits and signs. It's just like boom, right there. No denying it at all. One more card from here. Creation. Yep, I get he's gone through such a cycle of change, and that original card of him, you know, at what was it, the this one, the Four of Swords, where he was just laid down, you know, given up, heartbreak, dark night of the soul, okay. He's been through that at the start of the month. He's let go of so much, okay. He is going through some hard things, but now he's beginning to create his new life, his own reality, one that is more in alignment with himself, okay, and truth for who he is. He's creating life the way he wants it to be, which is a great thing. I think that's it for now. And yeah, so very good messages here for the masculine for the month of April. Starts off going in his dark night of the soul, riddled with grief, ending of cycles. Okay, then he begins his fool's journey again towards love. He knows what he wants, guys. He's that eagle soaring above. He knows what he wants, but he's waiting for the right time, okay? He's taking pleasure in things. He's giving himself love again. He's not being so hard on himself, and he's making this journey towards the feminine, and he's doing it step by step by step, okay? And he's learnt to enjoy life. So I hope that helps you. Thank you for watching. Sending you so much love and blessings. Namaste.